Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? When you're in a hurry, rushing out the door for work or school in the mornings, you don't have time to make and eat breakfast. But don't worry, 7-Eleven has teamed up with Pillsbury, and they got you covered with their 4.5 ounce stuffed waffle, which is just that, sausage, egg, and cheese in a waffle with sweet maple flavor for $2.49. The ingredients, well, there's a lot of them, but unfortunately, that's to be expected in processed, ready-to-eat foods. The serving size is the whole stuffed waffle, which has 520 calories, 34 grams of total fat, 15 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 140 milligrams of cholesterol, 800 milligrams of sodium, 38 carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, 11 grams of sugars, and 15 grams of protein. Well, there's the expiration date for you. If you can figure it out, let me know. I checked all over the box and it wasn't stamped anywhere on the box. So let's get it out of the box, see what it looks like, and give it a try. Well, it looks like a stuffed waffle, that's for sure. It kind of reminds me of a Hot Pocket. But unfortunately, it was cold, and I got it less than 5 minutes ago. The top is a little more toasted than the bottom. And the bottom looks like maybe sausage fat is bleeding through. Usually I eat the products I review just like I receive them. But for some reason, I felt the need to pop this into the toaster oven to warm it up a bit. Well, as you can see, that was a bad idea. It was only in the toaster oven for about 3 minutes at 350 degrees, which looks like it was in there for about 2.5 minutes too long. Maybe I should have nuked it. So I went back up to 7-Eleven and got another stuffed waffle for you, the people. While I was there, I used my rewards and got my free cup of coffee. So here's the new stuffed waffle, and again, it's as cold as the first one was. But I'm going to try it as is. This one looks pretty much identical to the first one. A little more toasted on the top than it is on the bottom. And it also looks like the sausage grease is leaching out. I wanted to cut it in half and see how it was layered on the inside. If the amount of effort it took to cut through this is any sign of how good it was, we're in trouble. Here's what it looked like after I sawed through it. And I mean I literally sawed through it with a serrated knife. It looks like it's neatly assembled. It doesn't look like everything's just thrown in there. But the eggs, they look fake. And the inside of the waffle dough looks more like the inside of a bread roll versus a waffle. But one good thing, it looks like there's a decent amount of cheese. I guess it's a good thing. The texture of the waffle was tough and chewy, kind of like it was microwaved. The only hint of flavor I got was the maple flavor, which was very subtle. Not like the strong maple flavor of a McGriddle. My first bite was very bland and underwhelming. Let's cut it up and get a closer look at the insides and break down each item and see how they taste. Again, the waffle was very tough to cut through and a little hard on the ends. Now you can really get a better look at the waffle dough. And like I said before, it looks more like a bread roll on the inside than it does a waffle. I gave the egg a try first. I guess besides it looking like plastic, it looks like an egg. But it really had no flavor at all. I couldn't really pull any of the cheese off. So I took a bite of the waffle with the cheese. The maple flavor again was really the only thing I could taste. And once again, the waffle was really chewy. Then I tried the sausage, which didn't look very appetizing at all. It was gray on one side, like it had been steamed, but it looked a little bit better on the other side, like it was browned a little. My immediate reaction to the sausage was again, it was bland. But after about 30 seconds, I got a slight peppery flavor and a burn in the back of my throat. Then I tried a bite off the soggy bottom. It was chewy and soggy, but it had more flavor than the rest of the stuffed waffle did. Here's the other half of the waffle, which looked just like the other half, and I'm sure it was just as bland and chewy. So here's my thoughts on 7-Eleven's Pillsbury sausage, egg, and cheese stuffed waffle. I don't really have any good thoughts to share with you. It was cold, chewy, and pretty much flavorless. Maybe if you could buy these frozen, cook them at home, and eat them fresh, it might be a different result. So with that said, I'm going to give 7-Eleven's Pillsbury sausage, egg, and cheese stuffed waffle a 0 out of 10. 7-Eleven's motto used to be, "Oh, thank heaven for 7-Eleven," but I'm not too sure I would thank anybody for this. If you'd like to help support the Wolf Pit, consider being a patron. You can pledge as little as $1 a month, that's only $12 for the whole year. Or you can pledge more. That's up to you. Either way, every little bit's appreciated and helps me produce more high quality videos more often for you, the people. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.